So when we talk about contours, we have to talk about what a contour interval is. And of course, we don't draw contours at any random value like 57 or 21. We tend to draw contours at round values of elevation like 0 and 50 and 100. And we would say that the spacing, the vertical spacing or the spacing of change in elevation between those contours is the contour interval. So we keep this contour interval consistent over our entire map. So this is just a model made by cutting out contours, a piece of cardboard with different contour values on it. And we can see why the normal contour interval is helpful, because every time we have another contour interval, we're stepping up by the same vertical amount. In this case, based on the thickness of this cardboard that was used to create this model. But some typical contour values are 20 feet or 100 feet or 50 feet, things like that. Nice round numbers like that we typically use as contour intervals. So we can take a look at an example here, because we're going to introduce a couple other terms besides contours and contour intervals. So of course we have the contour line itself, that as long as we're walking along this line, we'd be staying at the same elevation. And in this example here, I'm at 130 feet elevation. And I know that because here's the 100-foot contour, there's a 200-foot contour, and this next dark contour here is also a dark line. So this would be the 150-foot contour. The ones that we make as darker lines, we call those index contours. So this 200-foot contour would be an index, the 150, the 100, the 50, and the 0 would all be index contours. And this helps us to see the difference between our contours and gives us a better idea, in this case, of what the landform looks like. And in this case here, we would say, but when we talk about the contour interval, we're talking about between two close contours, not between two index contours. So each of these contours represents 10 feet. So we go from 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150 is another index contour, then 160, 170, 180, 190, and then 200 is another index contour. So between any two thin contours, we would say the contour interval for this map is 10 feet, which means every time we see another contour, we're going up or down by 10 feet. And then we would say we're drawing in the darker, thicker index contours at every 50 feet.